This orthopedic group has been there providing coverage and care to more schools and student athletes in the Tennessee Valley than any other group. It means whether you are the star football player, the all-region volleyball ace, or someone who hurt their knee in a weekend pickup basketball game, TOC Sports physicians are proud to have the opportunity to care for all your orthopedic needs. It means for parents, coaches, athletes, desk jockeys, or even weekend warriors, TOC Sports physicians continue to meet and exceed the orthopedic and sports medicine needs of our community. But most importantly, during these challenging times, we're here for you now, and will continue to be here. So as long as there are players on the field, games to be played, and contests to be won, the orthopedic specialists from TOC Sports will be ready to help. We don't know what the future holds, but you can count on the TOC Sports team to stay committed to you, so you can stay in the game. Call 256-539-2728 today and ask to see a TOC Sports physician. Check them out online, also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Contractors and homeowners throughout the Tennessee Valley agree. Valley Equipment Rental is the place to go when you need to get the job done like a pro. Rhyming aside, Valley Equipment has everything you need for your project, from tillers for the garden to aerators for the lawn to stump grinders, augers, and mowers, plus skid steer and mini excavators. Oh, the skid steer and excavators. Valley Equipment is North Alabama's leader in skids and excavators with 25 of each, and they have them in all different sizes. Check them out today on the South Parkway or at valleyequipmentrents.com.
As the Braves continue to battle for the East, we're bringing you every game and every epic moment of this crazy season.
Offering on the way, that is smoked. Deep right field, sailing way back towards the seats, and that is gone.
Tomorrow night, the Braves are back from the break, and Truist Park comes alive for a big interleague battle with the Tampa Bay Rays in Atlanta. Braves Radio's on the air at 6:05 Eastern, 5:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
WZZN, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. 97.7 ESPN, The Zone.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. Louis Oosthuizen matched the lowest opening round of a British Open at Royal St. George's today with a 6-under 64. Jordan Spieth's one back. Dustin Johnson 4 off the lead. Brooks Koepka and Rory McIlroy are 5 back of Oosthuizen. Free agent quarterback Richard Sherman, slated for a hearing before a judge today, is facing several charges. Authorities say he crashed his SUV in a construction zone, tried to break into his in-laws' home, and then fought with officers. According to a 911 caller who identified herself as Sherman's wife, Sherman was intoxicated and threatened to kill himself during a confrontation with family members before he was arrested.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. 24/7 support, free access to product specialists, and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
This is the only place for Drew DeArmond, Wes Neighbors, and of course, Thom Abraham.
I never met him, but I hear that he's a man of character.
97.7 ESPN, The Zone.
You need to be more like a dog.
Like what you guys are doing. You've got your fingertip on the pulse of your listeners. You guys know what they're talking about.
Be a dog.
God bless the show. You are the Messiah.
We need more dogs.
This is the best show on radio.
The big dog, Thom Abraham, is here with you.
Hey, I see you. I see you, dog.
So settle in and get your bark on.
That's my dog.
Now live. Here he is, the big dog.
Let's go, baby!
Thom Abraham.
How you doing? 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 How you doing?
Look, I don't speak Spanish.
I don't know how to say this, so I'm going to choose my words very carefully. I think you're a psycho.
Do you know who I am?
I mean, that guy sounds like Elle McPherson farting into Miles Davis' trumpet.
I guess I'm on here. Am I on? Can somebody respond? Get off my lawn.
I have to drag my Yankee ass out of here.
And welcome back. Hour number 2 of the Thom Abraham Show. This segment brought to you by Woody Anderson Ford. At Woody Anderson Ford, their service department is second to none. It's the only place you need to go to get your vehicle serviced. It's Woody Anderson Ford. They do a tremendous job. They take great pride in everything that they do down there. And, the collision department, the body shop is incredible as well at Woody Anderson Ford. Stuart Sink with a 66 is T4 right now at the British Open at St. George's, which does not have a tree on it. I mean, it looks like they're playing the thing on the moon, to be quite honest with you. But that's just the way those courses are. Those linkside courses are over there. But he did shoot 66. Jordan Spieth with a 65. Everybody's chasing Louis Oosthuizen, who shot a 6 par 64 to get the day started. And a number of guys are still on the course. Bryson DeChambeau, by the way, at 1 over 71. Rory McIlroy is at even par through 5. Ricky Fowler's 1 under through 6. Other people you might be interested in. Brooks Koepka shot a 1 under 69. Dustin Johnson shot 68. So he's hanging around. Jon Rahm, your U.S. Open champ, a 1 over 71. Jon Rahm was the favorite going in to that deal. Phil Mickelson struggling mightily. He is 4 over after 7 holes, and Jason Day +5 after 17. He's going to struggle to make the cut. All right, joining us now, a guy that does a tremendous job with the NFL and, as well as the CBS Sportsline and of 24/7 Sports. He is on the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline, and he is Alan Bell Jr. AB, welcome back. How are you?
Big dog, doing great, man. You been all right?
I am doing all right. I'm happy that I didn't have the Suns +4.5 last night, though. Huh? I mean, how about one of those deals? And it happens in basketball more often than not. But man, handicapping a basketball game. That game was nip and tuck the whole way. Suns led by 9 in the fourth quarter. You're thinking you're in pretty good shape there, as they were -4.5, I should say, in that game. And then the next thing you know, they were +4.5. And the next thing you know, a couple of cheapies at the end, 19 seconds to go, I think. The Bucks get the basket to cover and win by 6.
It's brutal, right? Like if you run these Suns, like this is one of those things where gambling and sports betting is such just a cruel mistress, because the Bucks only covered for 19 seconds of that game. It just happened to be the worst 19 seconds for everybody that was on the Suns. I mean, it's just tough, man, because everybody who was on the Suns, yeah, you handicapped it right, like you did it right, and then you just get just punched in the face right there at the end. Brutal for them. Heck of a game. We got a series now, man. 2-2 going back to Phoenix. Chris Paul, he better play a lot better in Game 5 than he did in Game 4. I think Milwaukee found something out. They're causing turnovers on him, and it's getting brutal for him in a hurry.
I think Chris Paul shot his wad in Game 1. You know what I mean? He's an older guy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If they're relying on just Chris Paul, of course, Devin Booker was great last night as well. I said he fouled out twice in the fourth quarter of that game. They just, hey, why not? He made a hell of a tackle, on Drew Holiday there. How do they not call it? What are they looking at? And then you see other fouls that they call on guys that didn't even touch a guy. And that one, when Jay Crowder was taking a 3-point shot, and I forget who it was that came out on him, and maybe just clipped his hand well after the shot, and Jay Crowder went down like he was shot from the crowd, and they called the penalty.
He did. No, that's the craziest thing about NBA officials, especially in the finals. And look, don't be wrong, man. Like, it's tough. I get it. When they're obvious, you got to call it, because you only have about 10 million people watching. It got comical there in the fourth quarter.
So next week we'll be broadcasting from SEC Media Days, and there's going to be a lot of conversation about playoff expansion and NIL and win totals for the SEC, and can anybody stop Alabama and Georgia, from meeting in the SEC championship game and all of that. And on Wednesday, Nick Saban will speak, and that's kind of like must-see TV and radio, because it's like, he's like the czar of college football. Everybody wants to know what Nick Saban has to say. But at the same time, on Wednesday of next week, the Cowboys